Hello and welcome back to Sublevel 0. Last time we exploded in a massive blaze of death, which was unfortunate. I didn't want to die, but it happened. This time we're going to go back in there as a standard gunship. I think probably, I guess we'll start focusing on trying to unlock at least one of these other ships. The Pyro doesn't look all that difficult. Destroy 300 enemies with plasma weapons. We'll just have to focus on using plasma weaponry instead of any other form of weaponry. But I feel like, we push for that. We can potentially get another ship. That'll be great. I do not care about whatever backstory you're on about. The only backstory we need is that there's something evil and we have to kill it. I quite appreciate that one. So we don't actually start with a plasma weapon, but, we'll get one soon enough. It'll be fine. Hello? Oh, hello. I knew there'd be someone in here. Just gotta wait to see where they are. Okay. So last time we made the massive mistake of using every medkit we saw the moment that we found it. Which was, that's a small issue. I feel like that is not actually terribly conducive to continued life, so we're gonna try not to do that in the future. And by the future, I mean this time, because it's pretty bad. And then also, we did emphasize that crafting needs to be more serious of a thing. We need to pick up everything we can find and craft as much as possible. I feel like that'll help us a bit in the future. Let's see. It's definitely a lot of tech for something as low level as that. If they're corrupted, could be studying Redacted for all we know. Don't know how I'd feel about that. I may just keep the drones running, but wait, we've seen this one before. Oh, we've seen this one before. Is there only like 2 data logs right now? That might be a thing. I'm pretty sure this is still early access. And I would just take a guess that the devs would focus more on gameplay than they'd focus on story to begin with. I mean, it is a roguelike after all. It's not as though story is really all that important. It's certainly a thing, but it's not like it's an adventure game. Although I guess it's an adventure of death, which is nice. Well, death for our opponents, not our own death. Like, if you want to see an adventure of death, hey, calm down. Calm down. You go for things like, I don't know, I think Braid was about death in some way. I can't remember. I don't think I ever played Braid. Maybe I should do that at some point. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I never really know the future, except for on occasion where I have small and very short bursts of premonition, wherein I basically figure out the most mundane things in the world. It's my personal superpower. I have visions into the future of the most mundane things, such as, I will have toast and butter tomorrow. Imagine if you had that, though, like, premonitions of just completely mundane stuff. Do you think anyone would pay to hear, like, exactly what their breakfast is going to be tomorrow morning? I mean, actually, in saying that, I'm pretty sure there are people who would pay to know exactly what their breakfast was tomorrow morning. Mostly because you will then know whether or not you're going to survive into the next morning. Well, you'll have a good chance of knowing whether or not you're going to survive into the next morning. Because it just so happens that if you're having any form of breakfast in the morning, that does imply that you survived in one way or another. And, it's just a thing. So you could derive from the fact that you're going to eat toast with butter in the morning that you are actually going to survive. I mean, I will admit that's completely unrelated to anything that's happening right now, but I don't know. I felt like it had to be put out there. If you are a clairvoyant in that manner, that's how you're going to sell your skills, just saying. I'm pretty sure no one's going to buy them any other way, because that's a pretty useless skill to have. Looks like we have to head through that doorway down there, because we explored this way. Killed a bunch of stuff. Wait a minute, what is this? Oh, hey, check it. We didn't even use these. And it's a med kit. I mean, med kits are kind of important, just saying. Where do we need to go right now? Where is the door? To our left, so this way. Okay, we have to head up here, and we should be heading back towards the door we need to go down. There is a crafting option available to us. I think it's a missile, which is not really the most important thing. I'd prefer to see, like, either hull or standard weapon upgrades, but, you know, we'll see. We'll kill a couple more things and then check what we have to craft. Hello, my friend drones. Well, I say friend. We're really not friends at all. Last I checked, friends don't shoot friends, except in very extraneous circumstances. Or in the circumstances where your friends are just being really dumb. That's also a completely reasonable time to shoot your friend. That's not actually true, and don't use that as a justification for shooting your friend. That was a joke. It was sarcasm. So I am not legally liable for any friends that you shoot because I said that you should shoot your friends. Which I didn't say. Just for reference, I never used those particular words, except to say that I didn't say it. So, that's all just on the record now, because, you know, I'm just covering myself. Nobody's actually gonna do that, though. Unless they're, like, crazy and we're looking for an excuse to, shoot their friends to begin with, which, I mean, you know, I'll judge you a bit for that. Not as much as you would think, which is probably concerning, but there'll be at least some level of judgment involved in that. Okay. So let's actually take a look at the map for a second. Looks like, okay, this is the only direction that we can actually go right now, which is good. I like it when there's only one direction, because it means we're going the right direction. Ow. It's just kind of a thing. Yeah, you're dead. Everyone else is dead too. Well, I mean, they're not actually dead. They're going to die. Which is actually a significantly different thing. There we go. Okay, I think with all of those guys dead, we should actually take a look at the crafting at this point, as well as potentially heal ourselves a bit. Just saying. So, oh, hello. Before we check out crafting, you're done for. Get out of here. Ha, dead. Ha, ha. Okay. So, let's see. So we've got a bunch of stuff here. Let's check what we can craft. We can craft a minigun, another minigun, or rapid homing swarm. Not sure I want any of that. I mean, in the very least, I think that we can switch out our autocannon for the Savage autocannon, as it seems to be significantly better. It's got slightly lower accuracy, but significantly higher damage, so that's totally worth it. And our standard hull here is... okay, so it holds more of ammo 1 and less of ammo 2. But outside of that, there's no difference between these two hulls. Okay, I think we'll leave it at that. That's nice. We've now got Savage autocannons, and we're being attacked by terrible missile drones, because apparently we did something to anger these people. I mean, I don't know what exactly I did. I guess they just don't like people being around them. That's kind of unfortunate, because that means that they're disgusting, filthy oh my word! Okay, I take it back. Okay, I'm not gonna insult you. Jeez. They are so sensitive. The moment you insult them and kill all of their friends, they start freaking out and trying to kill you. I mean, I can kind of understand why they would do that if you're insulting them, but I mean, isn't killing people's friends just like the same thing as saying hello to them? No? No? Oh, I see. There's a small problem there, isn't there? You know, this has not been the most, what would you call that? Non-psychotic episode that I've ever done? This is kind of concerning. Only a little bit. I mean, I'm not actually all that concerned. I'm sure that you're concerned a lot. But I'm just kind of like, okay, that's fine. I can deal with this. Okay, so we're going to pick up everything we can get here. And then, ooh, repair kit. Do we have 25 health? We do have 25 health we can heal up. Pick up that guy. And flux drive component. Oh, yeah. Hello? Hello, Singularity. I'm coming for you. Perfect. Took him down. Ooh. These are new. We have acquired 957 nanites and gained 1 nanocarts. So we've got auto repair, adds a small amount of armor regeneration to your gunship when HP is low, but slightly reduces max HP. Spray and Pray. Fire rate is slightly increased, but accuracy is slightly increased. Self-Shield decreases damage taken from your own weapons. You know, I think Auto Repair is pretty good. That sounds pretty nice. I don't know how much it'll actually drop our health, but being able to heal up at least a little bit if we're damaged is definitely useful. We killed a bunch of stuff. That's all nice. We didn't kill anything with plasma weapons because we didn't even get a plasma weapon. I mean, we came out here trying to use plasma weapons and nothing came up. That's the worst. Anyway, for now, that'll bring us to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Next time, we will continue on to the next level, where with any hope, we will find a plasma weapon and use it, thereby unlocking yet another ship, which I imagine will be pretty cool. But anyway, until then, thanks for watching, and of course, as always, enjoy the rest of your day.